Our next speaker is Andy Mack, and he comes from Orlando, Florida. He's 25.
So I got my diagnosis, a very temporary diagnosis at that point, and moved from there. It was new to me. My family never heard of it. Coming from a very big family and huge support. I'm very close to my family, although I moved away, and that's strange for people in the South. So it took some getting used to. However, I've been surrounded by support, and I'm a very, definitely a problem solver by nature. That's what I do at work. I'm constantly thinking about how can I get more people to Disney World. However, now I spent a lot of my time around January, so thinking, how do I brush my teeth? How do I make sure my clothes match? How do I match my socks? And then I decided none of that really matters. And have just kind of moved on from there. And I've quickly learned that, like sports, and we'll talk about that a little bit, but this has allowed everything to kind of become a team sport, the way basketball is, the way everything is. My work actually had a bowl-a-thon right after this happened to me, and everyone kind of whispered about it in the office. Is Andy going to come, this and that? We're very shocked that I was there, and was very shocked that I kicked all their butts, too. Thanks to the help of my coworkers and their kids telling me what pins were still up at the end, I could basically hear if nothing went down, but beyond that, that's all I knew. But I've continued to move forward since then, continued to solve these problems I can, make everything a team sport as best I can. I talked about tennis and basketball, and those are two things, like you said, Brandon, that I'm not as easily able to do now as I was before. However, there are lots of other things I've done to continue to be active. We bought a canoe, we bought a tandem bike, we bought every kind of thing that anyone else could help me be active, which has been great. I actually joined a gym that I'm allowed to bring someone to with me every day, which is nice because I can force my friends to stay in shape too. And so I go there, and there's actually a nice circuit workout I do that there's a light on the wall, which, not surprisingly to anyone here, I can't see. However, I've set up my watch to beep every 30 seconds, and nice things that you do like that just solve your problems that no one else even knows anything about, which is really cool. I'm not shy to tell anyone that I can't see very well, and sometimes I leave it at that. Sometimes I'll elaborate. But it's all about being able to go to the grocery store and do what you need to, making it through the airport. Like Benjamin, I made it here by myself, which is extremely empowering. Meeting all of you has been extremely empowering, and I love those kinds of things. They've allowed me to kind of grow and become a part of this community as fast as I can. Like we said, I'm kind of the rookie in the room, but due to the help of this community here, I've been able to kind of get there very quickly. I'm not shy to go ahead and make my long list of things I want to do now that I'm blind, and I've been checking them off and feeling really excited about it every day, from getting my handicap pass to getting my free bus service. Everything like that I've tried to do as fast as I can, because there's no reason to wait. It's all about that new chapter, and once you get there, I promise everyone here, after you were first diagnosed, or if you're dealing with little kids who aren't to that new chapter yet, once you get there, you will like it a lot more than you think you were going to. It's not that scary. It's not something you can't do, and that's the real message I want to get across. But really, it comes down to, I still get upset when flagpoles jump out in front of me sometimes, but it's okay, and I move on, usually around the flagpole. But I'll close with a somewhat cliche thing that people keep telling me about the past, and they'll always tell you, don't cry over spilled milk, which I'll be the first one to tell you I've spilled milk a few times the past few months, and I don't cry about it frequently. I just call my mom and ask her to clean it up and go on with life. So that's my advice. Thank you.
And I just want to ask Andy one more thing. Andy, what kind of assistive technology do you use at Disney World?
Of course, I knew I forgot something. I'm sorry, Maria. At Disney World, I do market research, which is a lot of numbers, a lot of statistics. I rely on a lot of what everyone else says. So Zoom Text, I have a portable CCTV that I carry to all of my meetings. I very quickly learned that my handwriting was not legible to me, so I started carrying around an iPad with a Bluetooth keyboard, which allows me to take notes and then access them later, even in the same meeting. Something I definitely recommend to everyone here. In addition to that, the only thing I do that I don't know about other people doing, I actually have a mount on my desk that allows my monitor to come to my face. Something I learned very quickly is that my vision improves drastically when I get closer to the screen. So I have a mount or an arm on my computer that allows me to bring it right in front of my face. And certainly look into all of those types of things. I'm one to know as much as I can about technology and enjoy it. I have headphones all over my desk, one attached to my computer, one attached to my iPad, one attached to my iPhone at all points in time. So put bump dots on different things, know where you have things, and if you have any other questions about technology, I'm happy to answer them.
Great. All right, thanks, Andy. Appreciate that.